Here with 8 officers. The Jersey City guys are responding. I will let you know when we have them, and we're ready to do something.
All right, 300, I'll meet you over there at Wilkinson and Bergen. Right now, maintain that control of that location. No targets, no police personnel.
All right, 740, I'm in the Sacred Heart School. All the kids are all knocked down and moved to the far side of the building and out of the way.
410.
North Detective Commander, the cemetery on Bayview is clear. Nobody down.
Alright, 1252.
2 ESU officers on Bergen and Bayview. Are you guys planning on moving in with the Bearcat?
Okay. Alright, stand by for the New Jersey Ranch of the U-Haul truck. Dispatch, Alpha Juliet, 52333. The location is 223 MOK, and it's an Arizona license plate. Somebody please confirm that was where the shots were being taken from, 223, where there was holes at the window.
50 to the Cardinal Autobahn in Bergen. Let the Sheriff's Department Bearcat in, please.
Alright, anybody at this? Alright, anybody out there by the cemetery? I'm getting calls for 320 Danforth Avenue, 320 Garfield Avenue. Any units that's by the cemetery, start making your way over there.
North 2 in the back of the cemetery. We have a PO shot in the head, down on the ground, lifeless condition.
I received the back of the cemetery, 1253, notifying EMS.
What side of the cemetery?
Eastbound side.
Alright, Papa, let them make a lane for the cops.
He said his other friend was in that store. Notify the people on 1. I'm going to need an ambulance to come up by the Bergen Avenue exit. We'll try to walk this male up. He's shot in the chest.
All right, shot in the chest, 207 Bayview. You're going to try to walk him up to Bayview and Bergen. I'll let this house know.
He says he's hit with a fragment, so he'll be able to walk. We can walk him up to Bergen. His friend may be the individual in the store.
All right.
Up to the command center. Alright, just advice, we're sending Bearcat and 7 county guys to Bayview Cemetery to assist the officers there.
910, I'm going to head to that cemetery location unless the 300 wants me someplace else.
Receive. Failed assistance. On channel 2.
50, go ahead.
350, take the west channel, put the west units on the north channel. We're going to take channel 2 for tactical operations.
Receive. All west units, not on the shots fired call, switch over to channel 4. All west units not on the shots fired call, switch over to channel 4 at 1255.
Forthwith.
From the victim, he said his friend was in the store, a woman, and one of the persons.
Car 300, Blue. Everything comes to Wilkinson and Bergen. All assets out of town come to Wilkinson and Bergen.
EI-24, Wilkinson and Bergen, CC the Port Authority of Wilkinson and Bergen. They can meet up there. C-Car 350.
410.
Okay, go ahead.
Alright, Blue, they said they confirmed CCTV. You had the 2 actors run into the store. Are they both confirmed in the store? And scripts on both, please.
Have emergency service unit officers on Bergen. Where can we link up with the rest of the RTSU?
He come around to Bayview to the apartment. He did not see the shooters, but that's where that other blackmail came through.
Do we have personnel in 223 MLK? Within Grand.
Be at Bidwell and MLK when they're finished up there at the command post.
Can we see that Bidwell MLK? Again, just on the tape, is Marina Riviera responding now?
DSU Bearcat, we are in front of 223 MLK.
At 223.
Edgar, give me some information as to what that cop was doing or who he was here with. Got to piece together why we got two scenes, at Bayview and here at the cemetery.
Oh. En route 1258.
Switch over to one.
Coming to the cemetery with their Bearcat. We have, at this point, 910, we have our officer down. We don't know how he was down. And a lot of officers out here out in the open.
350, I have the county responding with their Bearcat and 8 tactical officers. They're en route to you now.
Lock it over down.
Lock down, already done.
Nine ten to all the officers on the cemetery location. Was anybody with the officer when the incident occurred?
Negative. North Cuban responded. He was down on the ground already.
We have officers here from Bayonne. Dispatch, reach out to their dispatch. Make sure they're aware of the situation. We don't want them out in the open.
Receive.
Hey, Sarge, you said Bill and I'm okay, correct?
910, Bayonne's been notified. They're going to be off at Garfield Avenue. They are advised to use caution extreme.
There's a Bayonne unit on the north side of the cemetery. They have to push that perimeter back at least a block or two.
They were told to make way for the escort down to the hospital.
So we're going to have Bayonne move that folks back. Then Garfield, yes, I'm going to have to move it back.
Alright, they're going to be moving it back. Thank you. Receive that, Lieutenant.
910, have that Bearcat meet me at
Yo, Lieutenant, I'm in the cemetery. Several officers doing a scan. One of the officers was down. So far clear. Keep the Bearcat coming. Just be advised. Moves in the yard. Please advise all out-of-town personnel not to roll through Bidwell anymore. Bidwell and MLK, they're all coming through.
Cater and Garfield for that Bearcat.
Alright, we need that second Bearcat, Cater and Garfield. Cater and Garfield Avenue. Car 300.
Sure that victim has a detective with him for a total debrief. Call 300, guys.
Just want to make you aware, Claremont and MLK, we got a load of FBI plainclothes officers looking to help out. They're going to be in the area of Claremont and MLK, just to give a heads up for our guys out there as well.
I received that they can split up and go just south of Bayview. So we have a team on Claremont, MLK, and a team on the other side, on the south side of MLK.
I received that. We need a detective to respond down to that cemetery. Need a detective at the cemetery for the witness so we can be debriefed. Anybody available to stand by with that?
So, Major Case, I'm at the cemetery. Where does that person need to be debriefed at?
All right, Northview, you still have the person that called and reported that she's not answering the phone anymore.
Outside of 227 as well.
To the cemetery, Blue, there's an older white female. When we all saw running in and running down with the ambulance, she took off out of the cemetery. Very shook up as we passed her.
And these are these locations so we can get them in.
FTL Commander, when I could get a minute to call 300.
Call 300.
300, go ahead.
All right, I'm trying to piece together eyewitnesses here at the cemetery. I'm presuming at this time, with the best description I'm getting, this looks like this incident may have originated here in the cemetery with the plainclothes officer working on his own. I think Bayview may be a secondary scene where they fled or were forced to. There are no eyewitness accounts as of yet as to the way the officer was shot, but I do have eyewitnesses here. If we could have a detective respond to the cemetery. I have the eyewitness who found the officer. I'm also in possession of the officer's handheld.
Hi, Louis, we have no threat anymore at the cemetery, correct? Take care of the police officer, and let's focus on where the threat is.
Car 400 is heading to the medical center with the police officer. I have several officers sweeping the cemetery now. It looks like the cemetery's secure. I do have the officer's plainclothes vehicle here, untouched. The crime scene next to his vehicle, as well as the officer's handheld I'm in possession of. I do need a detective to help secure this eyewitness before they take off on me.
552, you copy?
2. Yeah, 552. I'm over here by the cemetery. Just give me your exact location so I can meet you.
All right, into the cemetery coming east off of Garfield.
Hey, Felix, do you have comms?
518. I have secured keys for the locks to the gate on Garfield. If anyone needs it, just direct me. I'm at Chapel and Garfield now.
Has 223 MLK been cleared? I have movement at 223, and I have movement at 227.
All right, we got movement at 223 and 227. Anybody clear those locations?
350.
Go ahead.
350. Anybody tied up in that Bayview Cemetery, move them to Channel 2. Have them stay off of Channel 1. The MLK in Bidwell is on Channel 1. Just advise units, we're getting the tactical teams together. Just stand by. Any Jersey City ESU personnel responding in and respond to the South District.
All right, and to units at the cemetery, all units involved in the cemetery, please switch your radios over to Channel 2. Once again, if you're involved with the cemetery, switch your radios to go to Channel 2.
I'm in control of Bayview Avenue incident. I will be switching over to Channel 2.
Not repeat.
Do you have a radio? Or do you have comms from the Bearcat?
Hey, Emergency Sergeant Chief Kenny, are you available to first GC?
Hey, Felix, Jimmy, you copy my list? You got comms?
910, if possible, before I switch over to, can I get a description of the actor so we know?
Anybody have a description of the actor in this situation?
$552 on channel 2.
552.
There was a unit on channel 2 that just said that they had a witness that needs to be secured in interviews and debriefed. Can you please locate that unit? Let me know what their exact location is at.
Captain Booth.
No. I'm in the Bayview Cemetery. There's a marked unit with the lights, overhead lights on at the entryway. You may want to notify the prosecutor's office as good a place as any. We're going to have to begin sometime. The victim officer's vehicle is here, as well as his radio on the initial crime scene. I have one witness, 2 witnesses standing by for detective.
All right, Louis, it's me, Ish. I know. Yeah, I'm coming over to you now. You off of Danford Avenue, right?
That's correct. You'll see the marked unit with the lights on at the entryway.
Let me see now.
Lieutenant, I know getting that witness is important, but can we please clear the shrub? I got several officers in this cemetery, and we don't know if somebody's in there or not.
All right, I need units, FTO, you got enough people off with you, or you need more officers?
If you need wagons coming by, they got something better or a better idea to clear that shrub, let me know, because we can't see in, but it's a good nest.
Alright, Kagan Chapel will have a shrub. I need officers over there. They need to clear that shrub.
The unit on Garfield Avenue does not have cover, including that ESU unit. The staging area is...
Staging areas cater. Get out of the open.
MOK. Somebody clear him out if you can, if you see him. A blue bubble jacket standing right on the corner.
We're here with the sheriff. We're going to try to clear that shrub in the cemetery. Is that monster truck coming out anytime soon? Oh, look, he's in there relaxing. He told me to get 2 minutes. What you got coming, Carlos? All right, give him 2 minutes.
Alright, I've been relieved of the main incident command. I'll be heading down to Bayview Cemetery. Give me a proper egress route in. Safe one. Danford to Garfield, first driveway into the cemetery. Alright, is that the Garfield by Danford? That first exit?
910 to any responding units. We're using the cemetery building on Cater and Garfield as a command post. Again, any personnel that's out in the open without cover needs to evacuate.
350 to 910.
910.
Hannibal, how many Jersey City ESU do you have at that scene?
At this point, right now, it's myself and P.O. Reyes. We do have the county Bearcat with the team in it right now. They are patrolling the cemetery, trying to locate anything they can from the Bearcat.
Alright, does that scene look like it's clear? Look like it's going to be secure?
Boss, as of right now, I have that Bearcat doing the perimeter and interior of the cemetery to try to determine how this officer was shot. Other than that, we're holding the perimeter until we can get more intel information.
Hey, Hannibal, leave 2 of the county guys at that location. Do a quick
sweep of the cemetery, come back to the command post with the Bearcat and that personnel. We threw the county people there as backup for the officers out at the cemetery.
Alright, I just want to reassure you want myself, the ESU cop, and the county team -2 back at the command post on Wilkinson?
That is correct. I want you to clear the cemetery as best you can. There should be enough officers there. Captain McCary should be at the scene to take command of that scene. We threw the county guys down there as backup for those officers, and then we stop forthwith back up to this location, the command post, with the Bearcat.
Look at me.
Alright, emergency sergeant.
Emergency sergeant, go ahead.
I need a detective here at Wegman and MLK. I have this guy who was across the street, witness this whole...
Alright, do I have a South detective? South detective, I'm looking for any detective out there that's available. I need one at Wegman and MLK. Got a witness to the situation?
26 and 23. We're trying to make our way over there.
26 and 2, I got you. Sarge, 26 and 22, Wegman and MLK, coming in there.
EI 20, myself and 22 will handle that. Get me somebody, get me a detective, to come up, Bayview from Ocean. Meet me here.
En route, okay. And 355, Detective Androvino is going to head over to Wegman and MLK to secure that witness while the detectives arrive.
He knows responding.
EI 24, LT, where you want me?
ESU Lieutenant.
Lieutenant's on, channel 2. At the cemetery?
Alright, ESU 933 on 1. Can we ascertain if we have permission to move the Bearcat to the front of the target location and beginning attempt negotiations?
By 350 or 300. I need 300 or 350 on channel 1.
Those two officers, the two county officers with you at Cater and Ocean as we're heading up to Wilkinson and Bergen.
See me at Cater in Garfield on the way out. See me on Cater in Garfield on the way out.
Cater and Garfield, heading...
Second floor, they said they also have a clear view directly into the store. Car 933 is on the scene. They want permission to go with the Bearcat to the front of the location to begin negotiations.
Car 300, negative. Nobody's to engage.
Car 933, roger that. Thank you, sir.
Thank you also.
Car 300, I don't know who you are, but send a representative to the command post at Wilkinson and Bergen.
350.
350.
Shooting again. You're shooting again.
13:15 now. We're shooting again.
300 remain behind cover.
Yes, you go ahead.
Shots just went off. If anything, clear any officers south of Bidwell and MLK on MLK.
Units, be advised, more shots fired south of MLK from Bidwell and MLK. You are reminded to continue to be covered at that location.
As well as make sure there are no officers north of our location on MLK.
410.
410, go ahead.
Hey, Blue, did we ever confirm from CCTV if they both went into the storefront? Jimmy, do that on another channel. Jimmy, do that on another channel. We're working on the rooftop, Jimmy.
300. Call 300 to 410. Where are the shots coming from?
Shots coming from the storefront.
All right, Jimmy, thank you. We're almost ready here. Just keep your people safe.
Captain Captain McCary's taking care of this scene. I'm responding with the TAC officers to the staging area.
Proceed.
Alright, Lieutenant in the cemetery. I know I'm asking for a lot, but do we possibly have a dog that could clear the shrub? There's only one other way we're going to be able to do it.
Now in charge of that scene on Bayview at the cemetery. Captain McCary, incident commander at that scene.
All right, 410 on 4. Give me the rundown with this CCTV. Do we have two shooters in the store or not?
Boss, we saw two shooters get out of the van. We don't have direct line into the store. The closest we have is Bidwell. Unknown if both are still in the store at this time. We've never seen them come out, but they did see two jump out of that van and go in.
All right, give me the script, please.
To be a black male and a black female.
Clothing? Any clothing?
All black, possibly rain or trench coats.
I now have command of Bayview Avenue Cemetery. If we have a available canine, that'd be great. Get him down here. I have as with it.
You advise, go to the staging area with that bear cat. Litchfield, go to the staging area with the bear cat.
Yes, Litchfield's making our way. We're at Dwight and Ocean right now.
Advise units in the cemetery that the Chapel Avenue side gates are now open. They're all unlocked, as well as Garfield Avenue.
1318.
All right, 410.
410, go ahead.
All right, Blue, just check with car 300, see if we have any movement on getting a team up on one of these rooftops. We are compromised here at the back if they come out the back. They're going to have the high ground. There's a roof there with a concrete ledge that gives them perfect cover, and they have access to all the roofs above us. So we're going to need something up high that can look down and see what we got. All right, Jimmy, we're working on that. Even a drone would help us out right now.
Any issue on 1? Possible. Remove all vehicles and patrol cars north from our location on Bidwell and MLK.
35410, we got the state police helicopter en route. We're going to have them do the overwatch.
914-932, who's in the command of EHU at the South District?
350.
Alright, really, just advise him he has 2 EHU officers ready to deploy wherever he needs us. Supervisor Office EMC, be advised. Hope we're sending 2 officers to the MC.
I'm gonna try and get somebody. Segment in MLK northbound.
We have movement on the rooftop on Bidwell and Bergen. One of the buildings, it's 156.
16 or 166?
DC house of the young place.
Hot there on the rooftop, Bergen and Bidwell, running roof to roof.
He took off once he saw you guys enter the building.
In 1321, he's running roof to roof.
Running northbound, should be on Bergen, running northbound from Bidwell. He's on the roof, wearing all black. He took off as soon as you guys entered.
He has something in his hand. I'm not sure if it's a pistol or not.
300, is that both active?
It doesn't appear to be. He has something in his hand. I don't know if it's a pistol or a phone. I can't confirm.
Well, hold tight.
All right, I'm still trying. Just give me a minute.
It's chaotic, I understand. Emergency Sergeant, to 910.
Or 910.
Go for 910.
Yeah, Lieutenant, if we could use somebody while we have a lull, somebody on top of the school roof, Sacred Heart here. That's right across the street from it. This way they can look down over the scene here.
All right, 740, if I may. I am across the street in the school on the second floor. I have a direct view into the store. You have the man down and someone placed what appears to be a coffee pot in front. One of the other officers with me witnessed someone's hand placed. It looks like a glass kind of coffee pot. Don't know if that is a device. I can't make out what's in it. Also, I have that U-Haul van is directly in front. The window in the back is garbage bag tape. So again, make sure we're staying clear of that as well.
540, have the officers on Bergen Avenue take cover. There is activity on the rooftop of the multi-dwelling between Bayview and the block south.
Are units copying that from 540? Take cover. There is movement up there on those rooftops. Anybody on Bergen Avenue side, continue to take cover at that location. There's movement there.
4, we have rifles covering that rooftop. We have officers taking cover behind buildings and vehicles here. It's all covered.
I need to know what ESU personnel is on the air. We're about to switch channels.
(994) to 910. We're in a route with one platform.
.500, that appears to be an officer on the roof. I cannot confirm, but it appears to be an officer. There's 3 cars on the building, Bergen and Bidwell, that truck up there. That's correct. That's officers in the 2 buildings on the corner of Bayview and Bergen, clearing the roof. That's Bidwell. Back recommend. Do we have anybody on 162?
Is anybody on the rooftops?
All right, Jersey City. From what I'm getting, there is someone on the rooftop and possibly an officer on the rooftop also.
Alright, we could have officers on the rooftop, correct? That's all I want to make sure. We're not crossfire. We might have officers on the roof, or we do have officers on the roof.
There is an officer on the roof.
Please repeat. There's an officer on the roof, correct?
In 3 to Lincoln 11. All companies staging in Claremont and Bergen, take cover, active shooter on the roof.
Just
so that we can see down into the yards and make sure. We already had reports of him poking his head out and running back inside. So we're pretty much blind back here.
All right, Jimmy, give me an exact description of the house. If you give me a number, give me a street, give me something else so I can send those guys there.
All right, on Bayview, on the south side of the street, you got a 4-story apartment building right there, right behind the store. That would be the perfect location. Over here on Bidwell, we got another 4-story that gives an angle down inside too.
All right, Bayview, south side of the street, 4-story building. What was the second one?
Bidwell, 4-story building. That's going to be on the north side of the street. Each of them is one address west of the corner.
I call 300?
See, that's 207 Bayview. That's where the individual will come out the gate. That would be the apartment building on the north side.
All right, repeat that again. What street is that?
One individual poked out 20 minutes ago next to 207 Bayview. That's the apartment building he described. That would be the location, and it's going to be 75 feet from the intersection of Bayview and MLK on the south side of the street.
All right, Paul. Bad guys going to have visibility when we go up 207?
That is correct. There's also, they have the alleyway there. That's where the victim came out that was originally shot inside the store.
FTL Commander, just notify car 300. I'm being advised Elizabeth PD is en route with a drone for his use.
Briefing.
All of them, okay. All right, you're looking between Bidwell and Bayview. Give us the number of the store.
All right, and you know what, right. Damien, right. You hit the emergency alert. You good out there? Report on signal.
All ESU personnel, all Jersey City ESU personnel, switch to TAC channel C6.
All right, and all ESU personnel, this is for all ESU personnel, be advised, you're to switch up your radio to TAC channel E6. TAC channel E6. The Roman.
E6, Charlie 6.
All right, switch over to TAC channel Charlie 6. Charlie 6. All ESU personnel. TAC channel Charlie 6. Roman, you good out there? You hit the alert. You all right?
Yeah, good, Accidental.
Unit with Rojas, you hitting the alert. Are you okay out there? Report on signal. Officer Wright, Unit with Wright, you hit the alert.
Accidental.
Rojas, is that an accidental? Okay.
Yeah, ceasefire. Just so you know, we have Hudson County Sheriff off with us at Wilkinson and MLK.
Receive Officer Boma, you hitting the alert. 933, report to me on signal.
Almost good. He's in the Bearcat with me.
The issue Bearcat on channel 1. the building, from our vantage point, we believe we see what appears to be a barrel of a weapon on the south side of the target building, 223 MLK. We can't see anything further at this time, and we cannot confirm it, but that's what it appears to be.
Receive that.
And Bearcat, could you give me the channel where you switched to? I kind of missed that in the fray.
Charlie 6.
Charlie 6.
Charlie 6 is where you going. Charlie 6 on the SAC channel.
Charlie 6, 10-4, thank you.
North through the unit. Hey, Blue, it's Crispina. Me and Danny Torres are responding to that scene. We both have ballistic body armor and Kevlar.
I receive that. Just unit number one more time.
Car 300.
300, go ahead.
Advise everybody on scene, we're going to be rolling down assets to that location. They're going to remain behind cover and keep an eye on the store. Keep an eye as we roll assets down. If we have people running out, they should have sufficient cover and a line of fire. Sufficient cover and a line of fire once we roll those Bearcats down.
Alright, and to all units at the scene, assets are going to be rolling down to that location. You are to keep an eye on the store. Keep an eye on the store and remain covered at this time. 1333.
And Car 300, once we have that scene stabilized, the Bearcats roll in, then we'll have our people in place on elevated positions. Elevated positions come after we stabilize the scene with the Bearcats. Everybody should have a line of fire on any egress out of that store. Back in front. Make sure people move to positions that they have a line of fire back in front. Those Bearcats will be moving momentarily.
Ten, go ahead.
Alright, be advised, we're on the roof of 204 Bidwell. We got line of sight to the back of the building. It would help if we had someone up there with a long gun. Jimmy, I have 4 state troopers, and they're sitting en route to you now, 204 Bidwell. Steve. I'm with Bayonne. They're trying to get one too. They might have one available to send over.
Alright, receive that.
Hello. Can you go to the front desk? Okay. To Lincoln 11, you got 2 students coming out of the cast.
Radio transmission unless the axis move.
Cancel at 10.
North off-duty unit, responding to that scene. We both have ballistic body armor and Kevlar.
Go with that again.
The North off-duty unit, we're recalled. We're responding to that scene of the shooting. We both have ballistic body armor and Kevlar. We'll be off shortly.
I see that.
681, we need to clear the units from MLK and Bayview. As we're heading in, they're in a line of fire. Bayview and MLK, can we back them up? They're going to be in a line of fire. We start moving in with the county.
Receive that.
OEM 4 to OEM 1.
Transmitting box 773 for an order at 15 Roosevelt Avenue, Westside Avenue, and Mallory Avenue. In the basement, on the response, engine 17, engine 15, letter 11, battalion 4, companies responding to box 773, with fire ground 2.
Okay, they want that clear for the Bearcat. Phase of them, okay, they want that all clear for the Bearcat. That's coming over channel 2.
Renaissance 1 to Renaissance 2 to Renaissance 1. Just sit on the camera, just watch this man in blue, puffy coat. But I'm about to see what he's doing.
Sergeant Farley out here. Sergeant Farley. Mike, you switched over to the attack channel. They're all on the attack channel.
You on 1, boss. Go ahead.
What channel are you operating off of?
Thank you.
Hey, Force Finally.
Team 10-4.
Alright, 410, ESU is doing their thing, and we've got the perimeter secured right now.
Right, they're rerouting all media to the medical center.
Appreciate it.
Leave that scene immediately and respond to the MC. Media is to respond to the MC and not to be anywhere in the area.
Are the units for the chief, again. Copy that message. Line of fire for anybody coming out the front or the back of that store.
$350 to 410. Hello, Mike. Jimmy, let me know when those assets make it to you. Appreciate it. Alright, they're off.
Sorry, call 410. PS 24. So anyone has an eye on item, you can assist Blaine. I do for follow. Each in the 6th grade, PS 24. If you do, please send to the security desk.
Avenue, guys. 1342, that's off of Bidwell.
North Texas.
North Texas.
Myself, along with Theo, we are off at Cave-In in Chapel. Do they need a stage anywhere specifically?
350, keep the air clear. If it has nothing to do with MLK, keep the air clear.
Alright, North Detective, you guys are switching over to Channel 2. Switch over to 2 with that situation from the cemetery.
We're down here at Chapel and Cave-In Point. Do they want to stay put here or stage elsewhere?
That's the old lieutenant.
Alright, that's the old lieutenant. Coming through the chapel, go southbound towards Bayonne, come to that far gate, come up through. We have a line going across to the shrub, heading northbound on the southbound side of the cemetery. Best I can tell you is behind us is clear, in front of us unsure. .330.
Brian, you just be advised, all those rooftops are connected, so they could pop up in front of you.
And when I come back, it's a command post.
North Detective, 5492. Oh, disregard.
Lieutenant today, call 5492. Lieutenant today, 5492.
.740, I got movement at the door. I can see the gun. 223, I see the gun.
23, movement at the door. You see the gun.
Gonna put rounds back through that window. Now's the time to do it. Just above on the left-hand side of that pallet.
Getting that at that scene.
We moved the officers south of Bayview. They're in a line of target. If the county moves in, they're going to be right in the line of target.
.740 for anyone who can see it. He's behind the door. You have that green hand truck there. That's where I saw the gun pop out of. So any angle he has, he's taking it. It's going to be towards Bidwell, or he's got to come through the window towards Bayview. Again, it's going to be out the door towards Bidwell or through towards Bayview. He's up behind the window above the pallet. Again, long gun, not a rifle, some type of AR.
Are units copying that from 740?
2, I see him.
Nine 10 on channel 1. If there is any officers, especially plainclothes officers, within the perimeter of Bidwell and Bayview on the drive, we need your location so we can start relieving you with tactical officers.
Shots fired again.
Alright, stand by. I'm going to take a different angle, see if I can see it from where I am. Again, I'm in the school.
C740.
7-4, this is 2. I'm above you.
Locations so they can get a tactical officer there. Any unit, plain clothes, non-tactical gear, advise your dispatch so we can have you relieved.
The green hand truck right there on the door.
Three to 5-1, come to the desk, 5-1.
Let that bus come down. Set it through.
Shoot out the door, towards the school, lock this school, Mark. Receive, I'm moving them. Everybody on the east side, keep them down. I still see the gun handle out the window by the hand truck. Still active.
Call 300, as long as they remain inside, stay behind cover. In a line of fire, stay behind cover. More assets are coming.
$350, 410.
Put him down, I got him.
410. Jimmy, what school is right next to you?
He's hurt, he's down, but he's crawling in the door. He's coming in the door. Still have movement.
Multiple shots fired from the target.
Receive multiple shots fired from the target. Again, FCO Lieutenant, that's on MLK.
Okay, what?
The location, the blue warning.
Over the blue warning.
$350, 410. What's the school? By Captain Greco.
410, what's the school that you're near?
We're firing, I see hit.
Go with that again. We got a lot of gunfire. Go again.
Second floor, Sacred Heart.
Want a bus?
Did you get that? That was a mayday call. Second floor, Sacred Heart, forthwith. Mayday call for a PO. Second floor, Sacred Heart, forthwith. 740, I still have visual. I can see behind you. I may have got it. Stand. Hold on. I'm looking behind the counter. Right behind the hand truck, alright? I still see him. I don't see movement. but he's down past the wheel of the hand truck.
That's friendly inside of Sacred Heart. I say again, friendly, blue.
Only in Sacred.
Alright, friendly inside of Sacred Heart. That's friendly fire inside of Sacred Heart. 1352. 740 needs a mag. Anybody near?
Hang on, I had a direct line of sight.
Anybody near Sacred Heart? 740 needs a mag.
Alright, kill all the sirens. Have Patrol Sergeant, somebody call Sacred Heart, have them get the students to the opposite side of the building. We want those kids locked down, we want them low, we want them out of the area. Locked down in the building, we want them away from this incident.
We see that.
Channel 1. Patrol officers making their way down to the drive. Any patrol, especially plainclothes units, must be relieved by those tactical officers.
Alright, once again, any officers, plainclothes especially, we have tactical team responded. Give me a location so we can send a relief to get you out of there safely.
Alright, 410.
410.
Alright, we have the back completely covered, facing northbound. Just make sure nobody mistakes us for something and fires southbound. 350.
50.
350, for the air. We have 6 Essex County, 3 Jersey City, going to the school. They're going to secure the school. Just let the units know that inside the school you will have 6 tactical officers and 3 Jersey City officers in route to that location right now.
Alright, units inside the city, be advised. 6 Essex County, 3 Jersey City tactical officers responding to their school.
740, we'll meet him at the door on Bayview.
Alright, units in the southwest corner of Bidwell and Bergen. Just be advised, they want you to move. You guys are in a line of fire. We're getting calls at control. Again, units in the southwest corner of Bidwell and Bergen in a direct line of fire. They're all in control with that. Bidwell and MLK, correction, Bidwell and MLK. Any units at Bidwell and MLK supposedly in a direct line of fire, getting calls at control.
Coming out, get ready, shots fired towards the Bearcat. Fire at the Bearcat. Fire at the Bearcat.
Alright, units in the south. 4 shots fired towards the Bearcat. Again, if anybody's at Bidwell and MLK, move out of the way. You're in the direct line of fire from the calls at control.
Yeah, I just took a round up here. Went right through it. Went right past me.
Last cap, 1355. Notifying EMS.
Yes, Yo, Commander, have we verified? Are those friendlies inside the school? We only have friendlies in the school?
Yeah, that's correct. This guy just fired a shot right past me.
910 on Channel 1. There is a tactical team going to that school. There is a tactical team going to that school.
That's correct, Nonsense. I got a word that 6 Essex and 3 Jersey City responded to that school.
Alright, 410. Can we have them clear the air above us? You got low-flying helicopters and drones. Two or seven was called.
That's right.
City Captain.
City Captain.
City Captain, myself, several Bayonne tactical team, we secured this cemetery any incident down here. So I have all Jersey City's units at my location. That's anyone that's on East Cemetery. West side of the cemetery, stand by.
Alright, any Jersey City units on the east side of the cemetery, see the city captain at his location?
Yeah, the 2 officers at the BO's vehicle, they can stand by.
The 2 officers at BO's vehicle, stand by.
That you can see yourself? Let them know what, dear.
We have the coverage in the alleyway. They don't need to shoot southbound. If they shoot southbound, they're going to hit one of us.
Is that a tactical unit in that alleyway? If not, they need to be relieved.
We have a tag team on the roof, and we have regular officers securing the low roof.
3:30, we're on the roof of 207 Bayview. We have it secured.
Bayview is secure. Receive 330.
FTL commander, notify the officers in the school. You have 2 TAC teams coming to support. You have 2 TAC teams coming up to the school.
2 TAC teams responding up to the school to support 1358. 740, you guys copy that?
We are anxiously awaiting their arrival.
Aiming southbound, have them move out. They're creating a crossfire. This guy comes out the back door.
300.
300, go ahead.
300. We have 1 actor left. He's laying prone in front of the store. He's prone in front of the store. No crossfire.
If you have those units come up Bayview Avenue from Ocean, they can get into the school. They have a perfect shot at him. Me and the captain don't have any ammo left. He's lying down in the front of the store. Again, he's in the store. We could see his foot through the doorway. I haven't had any movement, but that doesn't mean anything. So if we can get that TAC team, we'll be better angle for them.
Alright, contact 410. We're not going to move in yet, so let him lay there. Just keep an eyeball on that location. Nobody's to move into that location.
Affirm.
Yeah, 410, we're on the back side of the building securing the alley. The tactical teams are up front. $975.
I caught 300. Give me an update on the actor in the doorway.
Still no movement.
Maintain position. Don't move in. Maintain position.
Again, I can only see a boot.
$975.
975, go ahead.
Am I guys on scene with a long rifle?
3:30.
330, go.
54 authority TAC team in the Bearcat on Bayview. That if the individual pops out the back and comes north through the alleys, he's going to run right into them. In a position to cut him off.
Are you guys copying that on that scene?
Friendly's in the alleyway as well. We're going to have a crossfire. Go with that again.
It sounds like they said there's friendlies in the alleyway also.
Yeah, that's correct. That's us. We're in the alley behind the store.
Okay, no non-emergency vehicles in here, no press, no civilians. Have them stopped at the entranceway. They may have to pass that out because we have also Port Authority on the perimeter.
We got two young ladies that they're stuck in the backseat of a car. They can't seem to move or get out of the area. It's a four-door GMC vehicle. And they're on Wilkerson and Boswick on MLK, between Wilkerson and Boswick on MLK.
So that again?
Cabrera, you all right out there? The water signal.
Fusion. And I'm not looking to get shot by a friendly.
Alright, unit, be advised, we have officers in the alleyway at that location.
Clear the air. Car 300, clear the air.
All units from car 300, clear the air. Once again, all units involved, clear the air. 1403 hours, clear the air.
Alright, car 300, everybody's to maintain position behind cover. We have information that both actors may be down. Both actors may be down. We do not want crossfire. We do not want anyone else firing.
Our units out in the city, just be advised, from car 300, we're getting word possibly both actors are down. We do not want crossfire. Once again, both may be down. No confirmation yet. Just be careful. Continue to use caution and stay covered on that.
Move it inside the store still. He's still moving on the ground on the left side.
Left side, moving inside of the store.
Alright, car 300, just maintain cover. Maintain cover.
All units are to maintain cover. Maintain cover at that location. Continue to maintain your cover at that location.
542, just be advised from the victim, from the original shooting at the store. There's potentially 4 more other victims that were in the store with him at the time.
Good vehicle.
As long as we're not under the fire, maintain cover.
Yeah, it's pretty hectic over here, man. They got the FBI and the out here right now. More shots been fired and stuff, but they got speedboards all over the city where they letting the citizens drive safe.
No, I'm like, they should.
Jimmy, give me an update.
Hold on.
910, Channel 1. A drone's flying low. It's Denise drone.
That from 910, receive. Unit with kitchens, you hit the alert. You are right out there before no signal.
Accidental.
Accidental receipt. Please accept.
Received. They're going to have a pretty good vantage point from here. We got a couple different windows to look through here. Again, I still see the boots not moving. Maybe something on the box. I can't make it out. Maybe some blood. Well, they're here.
Three two to 3-3 and 3-4.
Guys.
What's your location?
I'm on 3.
Alright, let's see. Let's, give me a call.
First door or the second door going south?
Hey, for those, I'm in the school to your left, overlooking 223, second floor.
Claremont and Bergen shut down. We saw pedestrian and vehicular traffic coming east.
Pedestrian as well as vehicular traffic. Car 300.
Yeah.
Car 300 per the control boss. We're getting word that Port Authority is there behind the school with the RTS.
Alright, right now the scene is stabilized. I want nobody moving anywhere. Secondary plan coming out.
Secondary plan coming out. Receive that.
Alright, 410, just as a check once again for the units on the back door. Is it going to be the first door or the second door going south?
Eleven two two three. Did you check the set before everything's locked up? Is everything looking good on the second floor and basement? Or basement? I don't know where you are.
I'm 300.
300, go ahead.
Alright, let me just communicate this again. Secondary plan coming out. Everybody's to maintain position, have a line of fire on that front door, protect each other, and stay behind cover.
And it's all units from the chief. You're reminded to maintain position. Keep a line of fire on that front door. Continue to protect each other while out here. We got a second plan that's coming into play now. Again, from the chief, remain in position. Maintain your position. Keep a line of fire on that front door.
Yeah, 932. Anybody inside that school that has gained entry to that school, if you could let us into the back door on our basement on the Bayview side. Back door basement on the Bayview side. I'm trying to get a sniper into the building.
En route.
Hey, you got ESU officers in the school.
Room 204. It's directly in front of the address, 223. You can see one individual down, white shirt. Can't see the other suspect that's still moving. Clear line of sight though. 932-927. We made our way into the building, making our way up. 932-927. We're in the building, making our way up.
923 and 927. Yeah, take one out, make your way up.
204.
Okay.
Just hang out in the Jones Square area for now. I'm not going to provide any postal service. Just in case I got a trip, we need you to help out. Just hang out in the Jones Square area.
I'm gonna do a second check when I come from off the second floor. I'm gonna sweep again.
$14, $13. Overly trainer, you hit the alert. You good out there?
Trainer's 100, accidental. 340.
40, go ahead.
Have Detective Terrell and P.O. Sandwich move up to 207 Bayview. Stand by with the troopers that are holding down this building.
Confirmation on a shot fired.
Alright, 14-13, we got confirmation, more shots fired.
330, that's correct. It came from below us.
I received that.
Go ahead, Rose.
Alright, C-Crime, go ahead.
Sure, Crime Sergeant, I have NYPD ESU at Chapel and Garfield. Where do you want me to send them?
Cemetery's clear. Cemetery's clear. We're holding the scene right now. That's it. That's all we got right here and there.
C-Crime, give me 1 second.
(910) on 1. Any patrol officers that still need to be relieved by a tactical officer?
Alright, do we have anybody out there still need a relief from a tactical officer? Anybody out there in the city?
Any patrol or plainclothes officers near the inner perimeter of this scene need to be relieved or accompanied by a tactical officer.
Again, we're looking to find out if anybody, plainclothes or otherwise, out there at the scene that needs to be relieved or covered by a tactical officer. Report on signal.
And 340, just to clarify, for Sandwich and Terrell. I don't want them in the alleyway. I want them in the building of 207 Bayview. Stand by with the troopers that are in the building, holding down the door. Don't be in the alleyway.
Yeah, we're making our way to that building. We're not in the alleyway.
I received. You got friendlies on the roof. You can hold down the building till we're clear.
So we got that.
Then call 300.
Go ahead.
Just so you know, we have NYPD. NYPD and their ESU team responding from the cemetery. They're available for us. They're going to be responding up to the South District, but they're ready and willing.
Let them come to the command post. We have NYPD personnel here.
I received that. We have them directed to the south.
Here's the traffic goes ahead, respond down to Fairmont Bergen. Shut down for here's the traffic.
Received.
You're at 207 Bayview, right? 50.
Yeah, that's correct. We got the back secure, facing northbound.
Advise the units, Captain Greco, the state police.
.330, we're on the roof of 207 Bayview. We have a clear view of the roofs from on MLK, Bayview south to Bidwell. Right, 49. .549, I'm with Essex County on Bayview, just east of the scene. They are going to clear the school. If you could just start making notification.
Essex County clearing out the school.
They are outside waiting for us to give the okay for them to approach the school.
300, stand by.
Stand by in Essex County.
Alright, 932. Remember, we got, elements in the school. Got myself, got a sniper, and, somebody else from ESU on patrol. In the school on the second floor.
300, stand by on that. We have assets in the school. The children are safe. Keep them sheltered down. We're not to evacuate that school unless somebody can convince me that it's safe.
Alright, units do not evacuate the school. Keep the kids down.
910 on Channel 1. There is a TAC team entering that school to secure it. There is a TAC team entering that school to secure it.
300, that's my order. Let the TAC team secure that school. Keep it locked down.
All companies on box 720 for the active shooter. Switch to fire ground 7, that's engine 2. Engine 13, engine 11, engine 9, engine 22, engine 8, Guard Tower 4, Rescue 1, Battalion 2, Deputy 1, MAV, engine 7, Squad 4, and MCRU. Switch to fire ground 7. All companies responding for the active shooter for box 720. Switch to fire ground 7.
$300.
100.
Alright, slow this down, maintain cover, maintain position. We have a plan coming out to confirm that we have 2 shooters down.
Alright, all units just maintain cover. They have a second plan to confirm they have 2 shooters down.
'23. 3 to 23-1. Can you call the landline, please? 23-foot Duncan Wayne, can you give 23 the landline, please?
Hey, Victory, that was North Amherst, you wanted traffic from Claremont Bergen? It's going to be North Amherst, and I'm going up towards the South District. Push everything to the boulevard. Nothing goes towards MLK, nothing goes towards Bergen. Everything's down to the boulevard.
Be safe.